It's like the first time I walked into a recovery meeting, 12 Steps, Codependency Anonymous, that I couldn't believe I didn't say a damn word. Everybody else was saying what I was thinking. I'd never encountered that. I wasn't aware that I wasn't batshit crazy. Well, maybe I am, put earrings on gargoyles and name bugs. you know, but we need to learn that we need to learn desperately that there are others like us in the world and the people who aren't like us. So what?
That's exactly right. We can be surrounded by similar people and different people, and we're all just humans making our way in the world.
The problems come with the personality. And the personality wants what it wants, it demands, it's a fearful thing. People are terrified of everything. Oh my God. What the hell? Why are you so afraid of anything? As I jokingly say, put on your big girl panties or grow a pair. You've got to get stronger and work through your emotional fears. Because I'm telling you, over the next couple years, it's going to get very interesting. This stuff is coming to the surface that's been underground for so long that we need to face individually and as a community and globally. And it will be okay, it will be fixed. But you yourself, personally, find out what you value. That's Taurus, that's your second house. What do you value? What's important to you? What do you reach and teach for your children and your community? You don't have to be a community organizer, but if you go into town and the grocery store, you're going to meet other human beings. Find a reasonable way not to be reactive. You don't have to engage everything, and not everybody needs your opinion. This has become rampant, I think, with social media saying everything you do and think is important. It's not to other people. It's really not. And when you go into public, as we joked yesterday on the podcast, if there's a problem and you're shooting your phone up into the at the end of your arm, that's not a weapon. What's with people standing and 50 people, they all have their phone up like they're raising their hand to be called on? That's ridiculous. That is
Right,
not,
and it's not a solution either.
no, it's not your connection to other people. And this is why the loneliness epidemic, and I don't mean lonely in a good way, such as go within and be quiet. I'm talking about I don't know how to connect with other people except to find out what they think about me, because that's the most important thing in the world. Look at Hollywood, the Hollywood stars, these ridiculous royals that have come to this country. Their whole life is viciously focused on what other people think of them. I like what Dr. Phil said. Don't worry about what other people think about you because they don't. But we imagine, and this is a sickness now, we imagine and we project it out that we demand our personal venues be out in public. And that is toxic to you, is toxic to your soul and to your personality and to the reason that you came here. You can find pieces and bits of who and what you are, not the whole ball of wax. I don't think we ever do. Not until Maitreya has the day of declaration. You're not going to find that out. But what you can do, and I harp on this because it's so important, control what comes into your mouth and what goes out of your mouth. That is 90% of control. And if somebody says, oh, control is bad, well, try living without it.
Living without it just ends in chaos and more fear.
It does. And when you think as a human being that being good with boundaries and being a little assertive is you don't want to be aggressive, that's not aggressiveness. Who else is going to protect your boundary system and your values except you? You have a right to say no to most things out there. You have a right to ghost people in your life who are sucking your energy. And maybe you're doing that with somebody else. We all do that at times. But this is a time of get real and get that God inside of you. What do you believe? What do you believe? And what do you value? And you will go through feelings of guilt, shame, and fear. Get some help. Talk to people that you love or who can counsel you. I'm a big proponent of therapy with the right people. Talk to, if you're on the Ray 6 path of religion, talk to a priest, a spiritual advisor. Talk to a tarot reader. Oh my God, on Etsy, there's the most amazing psychics and tarot readers. And if you think that's evil, that's dumb. That is just dumb. These are psychological tools. And the universe is set up not to screw with you, but to give you what you want. And the way you get what you want is by what you say and think. If you say and think things over and over and over and add emotion to it, I guarantee you have developed a thought form. So learn to control what's coming into your head also and what's coming out of your mouth.
That's really encouraging. And it feels like when you find calm, you're more able to open those pathways.
Yeah, calm is important. When I don't do these things that I'm yapping about, I get upset. And there's a reason I'm upset because I know I'm not doing my right path. When I pull that I Ching marrying maiden one, that's my soul going, you're just off track here. Why do you have the right to think God and everybody that He sent you in the invisible world, they're not keeping up with what you want? Really? Calm down. And it's calming the soul. We do this out of fear. This is the personality. And when I don't do that, when I'm not calm, you can be energized and be calm. I feel calm and good right now, but I'm very energized and passionate to talk to y'all about these things. Why? Because I am guided to do that by, I believe, guardians who know a lot more about me than I know. And I think as a psychic medium, I get fed things. Now, I've worked very hard to have a boundary system and a value system where I don't attract anybody or anything. There is a steel wall around me that stuff doesn't come in. You can get better at this. And that's one of the main things when you read, oh, the Dear Abby, these sites that talk, and they're wonderful, or listen to Dr. Phil. These are all personality situations where we don't know what to do. And it's usually about interactions with other people. And these are cultural problems, and these are family problems. And a lot of times is you're just asking permission to let go. Let go of that situation. Get out of the way. You don't have to manage other people because you'll be told that you do. You'll be told that you're responsible to keep things going that don't feel right to you. Get out of there. You don't have to. But it's wonderful to get advice.